This program is brought to you by the Genesis Communications Network, a world leader in talk radio since 1998. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Welcome, and thank you for tuning into the Naseema Omer Show this weekend. I am Naseema, your host, and my show is produced by Genesis Communication Network. I'm very excited to bring on pharmacist Ben Fuchs again today for an interview. I just love conversing with him, and I learned so much, and so many of you also learned so much. We will be taking live questions today, so do call in. I'll be giving out that number shortly here. Hi, Ben.
You again. And I'm very excited to see you this week.
Hi, I know. I couldn't hear you there for a little bit. I was just saying hello, Ben.
And I said hello. It's nice to talk to you, and I'm very excited to see you this week.
I know. Same here. Same here, Austin, Texas. Austin
at the bowling alley.
Amazing. At the bowling alley.
How did you come up with the bowling alley?
Oh, I had some friends help me out there, so you know it'll be a very interesting venue with a great ambiance.
Do you bowl?
Make it a little I love bowling. Do you?
Okay.
Do you? Maybe we should go a little earlier, huh?
Nah, not much of a bowler. You'll probably embarrass me.
Oh, I haven't bowled for years, but I do love bowling.
Do you love bowling? Okay.
I do.
No,
I do.
I haven't gone in years either. I'm pretty bad at bowling, I have to admit.
Well, it'll be at the Westgate Lanes. It's a bowling alley. It's also called Cherry Creek Commercial. And that's in Austin, Texas. And pharmacist Ben Fuchs will be there. Lecture time will be 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. with registration starting at 6:30 p.m. It's a casual atmosphere, so do come in, invite your friends, family. If you are anywhere near Austin, you want to rearrange your schedules because it's a treat to hear pharmacist Ben Fuchs in person. Ben, you're a treat.
I'm glad you think that. You should talk to my ex-wife. She has a different opinion.
You're too funny. Pharmacist Ben Fuchs is a nutritional pharmacist. He's also a formulator, and he has a passion for skin care and formulating great skincare products. He's also a journalist, but now he's more focused on being a nutritional pharmacist. He is registered as well in Colorado. So, Ben, today,
Yes.
I think I want to talk about, and I'm going to kind of take it from my perspective, because as many others, so I'm going to be the voice of many others as well, because I'm hearing this particularly in Minnesota, even though our weather's actually pretty nice considering for a Minnesota winter today. And it will be this week, actually. But sinuses, head congestions, what is in the air, that's causing this postnasal drip?
That's great that you said that, because
inflammation.
Well, that actually shows that you know a lot about health, because most people don't make that connection necessarily that congestion is a defensive response. Whenever you have congestion or mucus or any kind of excessive secretions, it's kind of like the way the body protects itself. Did you ever see the movie Ghostbusters?
I did.
Do you remember how their main weapon, what their main weapon was? It was slime.
Ew,
slime?
yes.
Well, the body works the same way. It slimes away the bad guys. So when we eat a food, for example, that doesn't agree with us, or that's an allergen, or we breathe in something that's an allergen, one of the ways the body will protect itself is by secreting a coating of mucus. And this coating of mucus actually has two effects. Number one, it provides a cushion between the bad guy and the body, between the bad guy and the tissue of the body. So kind of have a mediating cushion to protect the tissue of the body from the bad guys. And then secondarily, it acts to slime the bad guys out of the body. And between those two features, between those two those functions, you've got some of the most important protective aspects of what's called the immune system. And that's also, by the way, why slimy foods can be very helpful for the immune system and for healing, too. Slimy foods are protective. Things like a cartilage or gelatin or fucoidin. You know, we have a product called the Fucoid Z, right?
Right.
And if you hear people talking about the Fucoid Z, especially the folks who brought it to Youngevity, I don't know if you know Victoria,
yes,
and also Yolanda and Raymond, they brought it to Youngevity. I think those three people brought it to Youngevity. They're always talking about all the multiple benefits that Fucoidin has and the Fucoid Z has. And the reason it has so many wonderful benefits for supporting the immune system, for dealing with autoimmune diseases as an anti-inflammatory, for accelerating the healing process, even for cancer. If you go on PubMed.com. Have you heard of that? PubMed.com.
I love PubMed.com.
PubMed's great, right?
Yes.
And there's also Scholar.google.com. These are websites that feature or that have scholarly articles and scientific articles and no advertising. If you go on PubMed or Scholar.google, you'll find all kinds of stuff about fucoidin for cancer, because of the same idea. Fucoidin is a slimy substance. Technically, these slimy substances are made up of long, complex sugars as well as sugar protein complexes. Proteoglycans is the technical term for these sugar complexes, and polysaccharides. You probably heard that word, polysaccharides. That simply means many sugars. And these polysaccharides and proteoglycans are found in algae. And the proteoglycans and polysaccharides stimulate the immune system, and they also help clean the blood. And between these two actions on the body, thinning the blood and supporting the immune system, you've got a whole range of beneficial effects from fucoidin. And indeed, from all algae will get you some of these beneficial effects. In fact, aloe vera will do that too. Noni will do that too. Any kind of cactus-like substance, succulent, they call these cactus.
Slimy. I know, you know, what's called okra here, but I grew up calling it ladyfingers.
You did?
Yeah, we used to call it ladyfingers back where I came from. And okra, you know, the correct term for it is okra. I think
same idea.
Yeah.
Same idea. Mushrooms too, slimy mushrooms. All these proteoglycans and polysaccharides that help stimulate. They mimic mucus. First of all, they're kind of similar. They're kind of mucousy if you look at them closely. Seaweed has that. You ever have seaweed salad? It kind of
yes, I love seaweed. You know, I go shop at Costco for those seaweed things, and I don't make sushi and stuff with it. I just eat it like that.
Chips. Chips. You can crack up. I didn't know they had it at Costco, but I used to go to Asian markets. I haven't gone there in a while. Asian markets, and we have some health food stores here in Colorado that sell various seaweeds dried. And you can just crush them up and crumble them up and give a great crunchy taste to salads. And you get all the benefits of the polysaccharides and the immune boosting properties. So the bottom line here is that mucus and mucus-like substances are very powerful for the immune system. And when your body is secreting a lot of mucus, that's a sign that the immune system has been activated, which means the body is protecting itself from something. Now, if you go to the doctor and you're secreting a lot of mucus, this is one of the reasons why I'm just so darn frustrated and angry and at the medical model, and why I do all I can do to expose its biochemical ignorance. If you go to the doctor, he'll suppress the immune system, or he'll suppress the mucus, and they'll give you a drug that shuts it down so you don't make the mucus. But what we should be doing really is figuring out why the heck is the mucus being secreted, and then eliminate the cause.
Exactly.
And then eliminate the cause. And if you can't eliminate the cause, like if you're breathing something in, it's not always easy to eliminate pollen. Right. Then you just strengthen the immune system. Use vitamin C. Use your Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Use the Fucoidin Z, as we just talked about. Selenium is wonderful, a wonderful immune boosting mineral. Zinc is an important immune boosting mineral. Getting on your mighty 90 essential nutrients. You know, Naseema, I'm always careful about highlighting or specifying a specific nutrient or mentioning a specific nutrient, because they all work together as a system. And it's really important, even if you are going to take a little extra selenium or a little extra vitamin A or a little extra zinc or vitamin C for your immune system, it's really, really important to make sure you're getting the entire mighty 90 essential nutrients. And that's why I love Youngevity so much, is they make it easy. Dr. Wallach developed all these different packs, all of which allow you to get the mighty 90 essential nutrients into your system in a real simple, easy way and a relatively inexpensive way to get the bare bone basics. Now, once you get those bare bone basics, then you can throw in a little extra vitamin C or a little extra zinc or a little extra vitamin A or vitamin E. That's another important vitamin for the immune system to kind of round things out. But you always want to make sure you're getting your basic mighty 90 essential nutrients that we all need. The minimum wage of nutrition. That's the $7 an hour of nutrition. Now, nobody wants to work for $7 an hour, but you need at least $7 an hour. Or whatever, I don't know what the minimum wage is, whatever the minimum wage is.
Right. And one thing too that I just thought of, as you're mentioning those foods to, for the mucus secretion, etc., to kind of get that out of the body as the body's saying, okay, this is my defense system. You mentioned too that MDs or whoever you choose to go to, some of them may say, or most of them would say, eliminate dairy, eliminate eggs while you're having all this stuff, and that's because they're mucousy foods. Now, why is that?
Well, they're not mucousy foods. They are potentially mucus-stimulating foods. In other words, they're very allergenic foods. Anytime you have a food that's got a lot of protein in it and a lot of active living proteins in it or formerly living proteins in it, like eggs and like dairy, you have what are called highly antigenic or highly stimulating foods for the immune system. These are foods that a lot of people react to. So dairy allergies are very common and egg allergies are very common because they're so loaded with living proteins. I mean, milk is basically a food that's designed to stimulate life and grow a baby into an adult, and eggs are a life, literally. So both of those foods are very, very antigenic, as we say in the business, or stimulating or turning on the immune system, and they can cause mucus secretion, and a lot of kids will get this problem. You ever seen kids with stuffy noses all the time?
Yeah.
Runny noses all the time, or puffy eyes? That's another sign of an allergic reaction. All of those are key indicators that that's a food that the child should not be eating. Now, as it turns out, eggs in particular, in addition to being antigenic and turning on the immune system in a bad way, they can actually strengthen the immune system too, because they're so rich in these polysaccharide substances that we just talked about. So you got to kind of eat a food and see how you feel. And I'm not a big believer in allergy tests either, by the way. A lot of folks like to get allergy tests and they say, well, the doctor told me I wasn't allergic. You know what? You should be the allergy test. Our bodies should be the allergy test. And all you got to do really is eat some eggs and see how you feel. Save your money, and you'll get a much more accurate result if you let your body be the allergy test rather than a test tube. When you get an allergy test at the doctor's office, I don't know if you ever had these, they actually take some of your blood and they put it in a little dish, and then they add foods to the dish. They put a little milk in the dish with your blood, or they'll put a little eggs in the dish with your blood, and they'll see what happens to the blood. And if the blood reacts, they say you've got an allergic reaction. Why do you want to do that? Why don't we just eat a food and see how we feel? That seems like a much quicker way to do it. Save some money and save yourself a visit to the doctor's office, and just eat a food and see how you feel. It's really simple. We got to get this idea out of our head that we're ignorant and the doctor's a genius. That's kind of the meme, the belief that people have. I'm too stupid to understand my body, but my doctor, he knows everything.
Everything.
We got to get this out of our head. It doesn't serve us. It doesn't serve us. It serves them.
Well, stay tuned. I hear that wonderful music, which I know, Ben, you'll enjoy, and many of our listeners do. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this quick.
We're all looking for safe, effective, and all-natural remedies for ourselves and our family. The solution is Simplex. Simplex oils provide natural anti-inflammatory and pain relief, antioxidant and nerve protection, and is an amazing topical acne removal and skincare supplement. Natural healing at a very affordable price. Find out more about our non-psychoactive CBD oil products. Go to SimplexSpecials.com. That's SimplexSpecials.com.
Honey, what is that in your CPAP mask?
Oh, that's just my mold collection.
Oh, gross. And what is that?
What, that bacteria colony right there? Yeah, cool, huh?
Okay, CPAP users, admit it. You're not always as careful about cleaning your system as you should be. Unfortunately, a dirty mask and hose can make you sick, respiratory infections, allergy attacks, and more. But now there's an easy way to protect yourself. SoClean.com has released the world's first and only automated CPAP cleaner and sanitizer. It kills 99.9% of CPAP germs in minutes. For a limited time, you can try it risk-free for 30 days. Just call 1-800-944-1065. SoClean is hands-free. Just pop in your mask, close the lid, and presto, your CPAP comes out clean and fresh in minutes. Don't let germs wreak havoc on your health. Call in the next 10 minutes for your risk-free trial. 1-800-944-1065. That's 1-800-944-1065.
Why be held hostage by your wireless carrier for 2 years? What if there were no contracts, no activation fees, no tracking, tracing, or draconian gimmicks? All on America's largest 4G LTE networks. Introducing PixWireless.com. Activate your Sprint, AT&T, and unlock GSM phones instantly. Bring your own device and make the switch today. Here's how. Call or click 1-800-205-9513 or PixWireless.com. Spelled P-I-X. PixWireless.com.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Poleski of the Poleski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto users. If you or a loved one took Xarelto and suffered a serious bleeding event, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Xarelto is a popular prescription blood thinner used to prevent blood clots and protect patients from strokes. These serious bleeding events have led to numerous cases of hospitalization and even death. Phone lines are open 24/7. Call 800-261-0937. That's 800-261-0937.
Good day, America. Are you tired of your butt cheeks being frozen? Tired of cold hands or cold feet? I'm tired of the cold. Well, there's a new kid on the block. It's Fortress Clothing. Fortress will keep you warm. Fortress does what no other clothing company has ever done. We keep you warm in the cold, even when wet. You heard that right, even when wet. No BS, no gimmicks. Work, play, sweat in the cold, and stay warm. So quit your complaining and go to FortressClothing.com. FortressClothing.com, enter coupon code AMERICA and get 20% off any item. Mittens, jackets, pants, balaclavas, or hot socks. FortressClothing.com, enter coupon code AMERICA. You're going to love being warm all winter long. FortressClothing.com.
The answer to being in control of your own healthcare is freedom from insurance. Become part of a group of self-pay patients that come together to share in each other's medical expenses. Individual share amounts begin at $107 a month and $347 for families. Choose from 3 health sharing programs. Holistic treatments may be eligible for sharing. See guidelines. Discount programs available for dental, vision, and pharmacy. Go to libertyoncall.org. That's libertyoncall.org.
Welcome, and thank you for coming back to listen to more of the Naseema Omer Show. I am interviewing Ben Fuchs, pharmacist Ben Fuchs, registered and nutritional pharmacist. And today we're talking about sinuses, congestion, drainage, postnasal drip, allergies, mucus secretions by your body, and how to deal with it, recognize it, understand what it's doing and why it's doing, and why is your body reacting that way, and so much more. Ben, I can never hear enough of you, and I know you have a great listenership on your own show as well. Ben has his own show called The Bright Side, also produced by, you're welcome, produced by Genesis Communication Network, Monday through Friday, Central Standard Time, 10 to 11 a.m. And this Thursday, in fact, pharmacist Ben Fuchs and I will be flying into Austin, Texas. Ben Fuchs will be, sorry, can I call you Ben? I just do that as a friend instead of the pharmacist.
Yeah, I hate that pharmacist thing.
You know, I love that pharmacist thing, but I mean, sometimes if I slip, you know, do forgive me in advance.
And just call me Ben.
Ben. And I can't wait because Ben always gives such a great talk on radio, in person, and particularly in a seminar setting. It's amazing. You want to catch it if you're there. Do let people you know that are near Austin to attend. Registration starts at 6:30. Seminars from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and will be held at Westgate Lanes. I am taking RSVPs. Should you want to do that, just go to the Naseema Omer Show and send me a note through my website there or through my Facebook group page over there as well. Ben, we are taking live questions today, and I want to just pass that number out. That number is 866-582-9933. 866-582-9933. You can also find it on gcnlive.com for my show, or just go directly to NaseemaOmer.com. That's Naseema Omer, OMER.com. Welcome back, Ben. Do tell us a little bit more on how to recognize these things. What can we do to eliminate the problem, whether it's by ingesting something that's disagreeable with our bodies. As much as we are alike as humans, we do have our little differences on some foods agreeing with one person and not agreeing with another. And then about breathing in allergens.
Well, there's a couple things. First of all, whenever you have a health issue, you want to approach it from two directions. You want to, and this is really what's so easy about health. It's just good stuff in, bad stuff out. That's basically what it is. No matter what your illness is, I don't care if it's cancer or autoimmune disease or heart disease or acne or arthritis, whatever it is, take the good stuff, take the bad stuff out and put the good stuff in. It's as simple as that. And I think almost it's too simple, Naseema. I mean, we're conditioned to believe that health is very, very challenging, and you got to have expertise, and you got to have testing and diagnostics, and you have to have authorities in white coats telling you what to do. And it really isn't that complicated. When we're not as healthy as we should be, or as we ought to be, or as we can be, it's simply a question of too much of the bad stuff and not enough of the good stuff. So getting the bad stuff out and putting the good stuff in. So when you ask about allergies, it's the same idea. Stop putting the bad stuff in and put the good stuff in. Stop, and usually it's going to be food. And that's another very important point that I don't want to forget to mention, is the relationship between probiotics and the microbiome, the bacteria that live in the gut, and the immune system. Usually it's going to be a food that stimulates or triggers an allergic reaction, but occasionally it can be something that you breathed in, and it can even be something that's just comes into contact with your skin, so-called contact allergens. But for the most part, when you have an allergic reaction, you've got something going on in the digestive system. So work on doing a food diary and the elimination diet. And I consider this to be the first step to take for any program. This is for any program that purports to be able to address a health challenge, no matter what that health challenge is, or any program that you want to employ that just to live longer, just to feel better, even if you're not frankly sick, even if you don't have an overt health challenge, even if you just want to feel better, have more energy, live longer, or prevent a health challenge from occurring. You start off by doing a 2 or 3 day Swear V cleanse. Now, you know what that is, I'm sure, because I know I've gotten Swear V from your house when I went to visit you. Right. So you do half a bottle of Swear V every hour. Have you ever done this, by the way, Naseema, the Swear V cleanse?
You know, I hear that music, and I have, and I'll tell you that my challenges as well with that when we return from this quick, short break. Stay tuned, everybody. We're going to go over a cleanse process next.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joel Wallach, founder of Youngevity, a publicly traded company. We're very excited about it. We're in 55 countries and just really helping the world. Just very excited. I've been sharing this message for over 30 years, and it has not changed with the changing times. Every man, woman, and child needs the 90 essential nutrients just to survive, much less to thrive. To put the odds in your favor to live as long as possible with the highest possible quality of life, you must get these nutrients every day.
I am Naseema of the Naseema Omer Radio Show and a key leader distributor of Youngevity. I take the nutritional supplements that Dr. Joel Wallach has put together in a neat package, Healthy Body Start Pack, and get all the 90 essential nutrients daily. Get started on yours today from my online store, NaseemaOmer.com. That's NaseemaOmer.com, or call 877-279-9422.
All right, guys. We're ready for our four-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh, no. We'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors. Maybe a living room. Oh, no. Wait. A family hub.
Yeah! No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
4 reasons for 4 seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-848-6333. That's 800-848-6333.
If you're 85 or younger, would you like peace of mind and comfort for your family? We're Final Expense Direct with an urgent message for you. The average funeral today costs over $8,000, but the most you'll get from government benefits is $255. How will your family pay the difference? We can help. Our senior plans start as low as just $1 a day and pay up to $30,000 for a funeral and other final expenses. Peace of mind is easy. There's no medical exam. You'll have lifetime coverage, and your plan can't be canceled as long as you pay your premiums. Call now for free information about our senior plans. Answer a few simple questions and receive approval right on the phone. Plus, call right now and we'll give you a discount prescription card for free. Call 800-340-5528. That's 800-340-5528. Again, 800-340-5528.
Will the government protect your family from Iran and North Korea's newest weapon, EMP? We buy guns to protect ourselves, home, health, and car insurance for accidents. Maybe you also have food storage. But how would you keep your refrigerator running in a long-term EMP blackout? Using tested military designs, the Solarc EMP-hardened solar generator protects and powers your critical appliances for years without burying items underground or wrapping them in aluminum foil. Unlike other preps, Solarc is used every day to help offset your electric bill automatically. Visit PortableSolarLLC.com to learn how easily expandable the system is. Solarc is the most affordable and powerful solution on the market. The whole system even fits in the back of a pickup or SUV and can install in less than an hour. See for yourself why Solarc beats other off-grid systems at PortableSolarLLC.com. Don't wait for the government. Go to PortableSolarLLC.com to learn why Solarc is energy insurance for your family.
Have you checked your Google search results lately? Search results are usually the first impression that people form of you or your business, so make sure that they create a positive impression with ReputationDefender.com. What the Internet says about you can have a big impact on your life and your livelihood, even if it's not true. Fortunately, you can now control how you look online and in online search results with ReputationDefender.com. Call 800-831-0771 now. That's 800-831-0771 for your free reputation analysis. If you have negative material from an ex-employee, upset patient, or former client, newspaper article, legal issue, social media, or other source showing up in your search results, you can combat it with ReputationDefender.com. Our dedicated experts in patented technology can help make your online search results look their best. Call 800-831-0771 to learn more. 800-831-0771. That's 800-831-0771. Or visit ReputationDefender.com.
Welcome back, and thank you for tuning into the Naseema Omer Show. We are taking live questions for Pharmacist Ben Fuchs. The number to call in should you have a question for Pharmacist Ben Fuchs is 866-582-9933. Pharmacist Ben Fuchs has mentioned quite a few supplements and different products, some of his favorites as well. And you can find them, shop for them on my website, NaseemaOmer.com. That's NaseemaOmer.com. And your purchases will support both my show and Ben's show and overall GCN, Genesis Communication Network. Welcome back, Ben. Just before we went on break, you were getting into the cleansing, 3-day cleanse by Swero Weave, and you asked me, if I've tried that. I have attempted to try that, and the longest I can go is 1 day.
Okay.
1 day.
What happens?
I have this thing where, day 2, it's too much, I need to eat. I love to eat.
You love to eat.
I love to eat.
But that's not physiological. That's more psychological.
It is.
Right?
Right.
You want to eat. And, of course, there's great pleasure that's associated with eating. But you know what? You get benefits from 1 day. From a 1-day fast, you'll still get benefits.
That's interesting. See, most people... go ahead.
You don't need a 3-day cleanse. I mean, 3-day cleanse is better than a 1 day, and a 2 day is better than a 1 day. But don't feel like if you can't do 3 days, you don't have to do any at all. Just 1 day of not eating, 24 hours of not eating, gives your intestines a break. I mean, for most of us, Naseema, maybe even for you, our intestines have never gotten 2 days off. I mean, what would you think if for your entire life you never got 2 days off? Right?
I know,
you'd be
that would
pretty
be crazy.
stressed out.
Yeah, right.
Right.
And just your sleep time of however long you sleep is not sufficient for the fast.
Although that's a very interesting point, because this is why you want to skip breakfast, and stop eating like around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because then you can extend the amount of time that you don't eat during the middle of the night to an extra maybe 16 hours or so. So if you don't eat from 4 o'clock in the afternoon on day 1 till 11 o'clock or say 12 o'clock on day 2, that gives you a good 20-hour fast, almost a 24-hour fast, just by not eating from 4 o'clock on the first day till noon the second day. Just skipping breakfast, basically. Now, even nighttime, you're going to give yourself a break if you sleep for 8 hours. In fact, that's why we call the first meal of the day what? What do we call it?
Break fast.
Fast. You're breaking your fast. Exactly right. So I always tell people skip breakfast, and I always say, breakfast is the most important meal to skip. Because everybody thinks it's the most important meal. And I still hear people saying it's the most important meal, and if you don't eat breakfast, you're going to gain weight, blah, 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 blah. Horse hockey. You'll feel better. That's the best way. That's the best indicator for how valuable a strategy it can be to skip breakfast. You just feel better. Don't you notice, Naseema, if you eat a Danish and potatoes and a couple eggs and pancakes and, orange juice and toast, etc., that you feel tired around 10 o'clock?
Right. I mean, not that I eat all those foods, but yes, I do know what you're saying.
It's nap time food. The average breakfast is nap time food. If you have to eat breakfast, eat some salmon, or just have a couple of eggs, or have some leftover meatloaf from the day before or from the night before. Eating protein and fat is the best way to get your day going in the morning. Now, here's the thing about protein. You can gain weight by eating too much protein, Naseema. A lot of folks don't realize that. Right. And that's one of the biggest mistakes people make when they try to go ketogenic. Have you guys ever talked about the ketogenic diet?
I need to invite you on my show to just focus on ketogenic diet.
Well, the ketogenic diet is a very, very powerful weight loss diet, but it's much more than that. It's a feel-good diet. It's an anti-aging diet. It's an overall health-improving diet. It helps folks who are dealing with cancer or Alzheimer's disease or skin problems or autoimmune diseases, because what it does is it, number one, facilitates or leverages the power that is in fat, and fat has more calories or more energy per gram than any other food group, more than carbs and more than twice as much as carbs and protein. So you can leverage that power by going ketogenic, which revs up the fat metabolizing machinery. The machinery in the body and the machinery in the cells that turns fat into energy is revved up by getting a large percentage of your calories from fat. However, there are two important caveats when you are trying to go ketogenic. Number one, the ketogenic diet is a high-fat diet, but it's also a low-calorie diet. It's high-fat, low-calorie, meaning that you want to get a high percentage of your calories to come from fat, maybe 80 to 90% of your calories should come from fat, but your total caloric intake should be low, somewhere around 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day. Most of us are getting twice that much. So you want about half the calories that you're usually getting, but you want most of those calories to come from fat. That's the first caveat. You got to go low cal with your high fat. The second caveat, and this is where a lot of people go wrong on the ketogenic diet and don't get the benefits, is you got to be careful with your protein. Now, if you're working out or you're somehow doing physical exercise or you're building muscle, then you need a little bit more protein. But for most of us sitting on the couch and living sedentary lifestyles and working in offices, which is the large majority of us, you can get too much protein. And by that I mean the protein that you're getting will very easily turn into fat. Mm-hmm. First, it gets turned into sugar. The body is extremely efficient under conditions of low calorie. The body is extremely efficient at turning protein into sugar. And then from that point, it gets turned into fat. So you can lose weight. You can lose the benefits of the ketogenic diet by eating too much protein for your physical activity, and you can also gain weight by eating too much protein for your physical activity. This is the mistake. This is the mistake that people make when they do the Atkins diet. A lot of folks will notice that they lose weight initially with the Atkins diet, but then they gain the weight back, or they don't lose as much weight as they think they should, and that's because the Atkins diet and the paleo diet, for that matter, which is similar, are both high protein diets, or relatively high protein diets. Mm-hmm. And so eating more protein doesn't get you out of the woods, although protein can get turned very efficiently into muscle if you're in the gym, or if you're working out, or if you're doing some kind of physical labor, or physical activity. If you want to do more protein, it's important that you help the body use that protein by doing some kind of resistance training or exercise.
Right. So Ben, all these particular diets and low caloric diets, etc., are a cleansing process in themselves, and so by fasting is the best, and so that would help the body's defense system by being more equipped when you do introduce some bad foods that your body doesn't like.
Say that one more time.
Like, for example, we're talking about mucus secretion and sinuses and defenses, etc. So by cleansing the body and giving it a break, or eating patterns changing, would that strengthen your body and be more equipped? Yeah.
It's the straw that breaks the camel's back phenomena. In the science of immunology, it's called load. So that your body can handle, like a camel can handle a certain amount of straws, and then all of a sudden, what happens? The camel's back breaks, right? The straw that breaks the camel's back. You've heard that saying, I'm sure.
Right.
So the immune system operates the same way. Each immune attack, whether it's from pollen or whether it's from dairy or eggs or some other kind of food that you're eating, each immune system attack or attack on the body or immune system trigger is like a straw on the camel's back. And your immune system can handle a certain amount of straws, and then you'll have that one piece of egg or milk or bread or whatever it is, and then all of a sudden the whole camel's back breaks and you go into a full-blown immune reaction. So your body, you didn't even notice you were having a problem, and then all of a sudden you have one last piece of bread, and that's the straw that breaks the immune system camel's back. Does that make sense? Did I explain that okay?
Makes perfect sense.
Okay. So by reducing the load, by reducing the straws on the camel's back, you allow the body to be able to handle more and more immune attacks. You just remove some straws. So if you're eating a lot of dairy, stop eating the dairy, and then you can have a piece of bread every once in a while. Or if you're eating a lot of bread and you're eating a lot of dairy, you can remove the dairy and bread, and you'll be able to breathe a little bit more pollen without noticing a reaction. So you can remove the straws to improve the immune response and to reduce symptomology without necessarily completely eliminating all immune attacks. Just by removing the load, just by selectively removing straws from your immune system camel's back. Hope I explained that okay.
Yep, that makes perfect sense. So you know what else I do, Ben? I use the neti pot with saline solution, and sometimes I'll even put a piece of garlic in there.
Yeah, I was going to say onion too. Onion also is good too. Both of them are very medicinal. Onion and garlic are probably the two most medicinal vegetables because they contain the immune system's two favorite minerals. What are the immune system's two of the immune system's favorite minerals, which are sulfur and selenium. And both sulfur and selenium are very important. Sulfur particularly for building tissue, and selenium is more specific for the immune system, but they're both very medicinal. We used to use sulfur topically for acne. You may have heard of sulfur masks. Sulfur is used to treat burns. Sulfur treatments have been used in hot springs, hot spring sulfur treatments have been used medicinally. You ever go into a hot spring and it sort of smells like rotten eggs?
Yes.
That's the sulfur. So sulfur has very important medicinal and healing properties, and selenium is very important for the immune system. Both eggs and garlic are rich in sulfur as well as selenium, and they can both be very helpful for healing and also for supporting the immune system. Now, you do have to deal with the smell a little bit. But personally, I don't mind them. I don't mind the smell, and I actually love the taste of garlic and onions, but some people can't handle them. So if you can handle them, they're both very, very medicinal. And garlic in particular is medicinal, particularly for the cardiovascular system. There's a lot of wonderful literature about using garlic for folks who are dealing with heart disease or circulatory health problems, and that's because garlic contains some very, very important medicinal compounds that help your blood work better and help your heart work better.
Right.
It can also lower cholesterol, too.
Oh, it can. That's amazing. Yeah, I love sitting in hot springs, too. You know, you mentioned that, and it's like my mind just went over
there. Not in Minnesota.
Not in Minnesota.
I don't think there's any there.
No, but I love going
Colorado, we have lots of hot springs.
Yeah, you do. I should go over there. Yeah, we should schedule something. A hot spring seminar.
Yeah. So Steamboat Springs, Colorado. You ever hear Steamboat Springs?
No.
That's one of the best.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of hot springs here in the mountains.
Yeah. Cool. So what else can we talk about?
Truth Skin Health.
Truth Skin Health. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
We're up on your website now? Truth Skin Health products?
No, not yet. Not on my website. Yeah, I gotta get on there. I do have a discount. Do have a discount code though. If you go to the Bright Side and find the Truth Treatment products, be sure to type in the code. You know what? What is my
code? The truth. It was Have the Truth something. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, The Truth with Ben.
No. Have the Truth 19 or 8. I have that. I will have to put that. I have that on my YouTube file, and I will get that out. I didn't have that handy with me because it's not up and running on my site yet. I hear that music. That means we have to be back after this quick short break.
What would your life be like if you woke up each morning with new vitality, feeling better than you have in years, and you noticed a difference in your sleeping patterns, blood sugar levels, and had a sense of well-being overall? There's something that is changing thousands of people's lives, and you could be one of them. It's called Heart and Body Extract. Sharon Harris, co-creator of Heart and Body Extract, talks about the positive effects of Heart and Body Extract.
What happens with the formula Heart and Body Extract is it's giving the body the necessary vitamins, minerals, amino acids, enzymes, and phytonutrients so the body will heal itself. And yes, the body does have the ability to balance blood pressure, balance cholesterol, clean and unclog the arteries. It can also work on balancing the circulation for diabetics. So the body is an amazing thing. It simply needs some help so it has the tools to heal itself.
Heart and Body Extract gets results. To order your 2-month supply, call now, toll-free at 866-295-5305. Order online at hbextract.com.
Back pain doesn't take vacations. It never celebrates holidays. It's on the job 24/7 to keep your life exactly where it is, in limbo. But it doesn't have to be that way, because Laser Spine Institute can help you take back your life from chronic neck and back pain. With a less than 1-inch incision, our minimally invasive procedures have provided relief to over 60,000 patients with a 97% patient satisfaction rate. So get ready to stand tall and live the life you've imagined for yourself without pain. Are you or a loved one suffering from a bulging disc, herniated disc, spinal stenosis, pinched nerve, or degenerative disc disease? Call our spine care consultants now at
855-519-BACK.
For a no-cost MRI review and to learn more. It's time to say goodbye to chronic neck and back pain.
Call 855-519-BACK now to see if laser spine surgery is right for you. That's 855-519-BACK.
What have you got to lose? Laser Spine Institute, the leader in minimally invasive spine surgery.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, the inventor of MyPillow, and like all of you out there, I had problems sleeping. Pillows would go flat, I would flip-flop all night long, I would wake up with a sore neck, maybe a headache, or feel like I needed a nap even though I slept 8 hours. When I invented MyPillow, I wanted it to where you could move the patented fill to give you the exact support you need as an individual, regardless of sleep position. MyPillow will get you into that deep REM sleep faster, and you will stay there longer. It's not about how much time we spend in bed, it's about how much of that quality sleep we get. I do do all of my own manufacturing right here in the United States. I have a 10-year warranty. You can wash and dry my pillow, and I give you a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. And here's my best offer ever. You can buy one of my pillows and get one absolutely free.
Go to mypillow.com or call 800-870-0305 and use promo code GCN. That's mypillow.com or 800-870-0305 with promo code GCN.
Had it been the sweet Paris air permeating the night? The intoxicating way her beauty had overtaken him? Whatever the case back then, Jordan Dunleavy is still in love with the memory of Lauren, the woman he'd lost so many years before. In Bookstore on the Seine, the journey of a conspiracy analyst, author C.L. Hendeman ties conspiracy theories, mystery, irony, and romance into this stimulating novel that masterfully interweaves the past with the present. Available on Amazon and Kindle and at bookstoreontheseine.com. That's SEINE.com. Bookstoreontheseine.com.
Think about this. Your community's aging water infrastructure systems are very likely to be contaminated with heavy metals like lead, disinfection chemicals like ammonia, chlorine and chloramines, and pharmaceuticals like statins, pain meds, and antidepressants. And no, water treatment plants are not equipped to filter these pharmaceutical toxins out. Protect your family's water supply with the trusted Big Berkey water filter. New NSF EPA-certified lab tests show Big Berkey water filters remove chloramines, pharmaceuticals, BPA, pesticides, bacteria, and viruses, all forms of fluoride, and much more. Big Berkey water filters are the original and most trusted on the market, the gold standard in water purification, and our filters last for years at less than 2 cents per gallon. Big Berkey, the one powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get your Big Berkey today. Call 1-877-99-BERKEY or click BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Lifetime Gray's 100% grass-fed beef has the health benefits you seek. When compared to conventional beef, it offers good fats while virtually eliminating the bad. That's the result of cattle who never eat grain, ever. Rich in antioxidants, including vitamin E, C, beta-carotene, and CLA. No artificial hormones, antibiotics, or other drugs. For all our fresh, non-cooked products with only 100% grass-fed beef, go to MidasResources.com. Use voucher code GCN to get 30% off your order. MidasResources.com or find us on Facebook.
Welcome back. You are listening to the Naseema Omer Show. I'm interviewing pharmacist Ben Fuchs today. And we're talking about sinuses, congestion, mucus secretions, foods to consider when you're going through this, when your body's trying to defend itself and react and the immune system's high. We talked about cleansing. We're going to talk a little about skin over here in this last segment. And for that Truth Treatment skincare products, you can go directly to the website truthtreatments.com. I will find my discount code and post it on my Facebook group page. But for now, you can just go directly to truthtreatments.com. Even with the discount code that I provide later on my website, you could type that in and order your products that way. Also, go to NaseemaOmer.com and shop over there for great Youngevity products and other products, and your purchases will support both Pharmacist Ben and myself, along with Ted Anderson's GCN network. Here, Ben, go for it. Truth Treatments. Why is it so important?
TruthTreatments.com. My Truth Treatment products represent a culmination of everything I've learned in 35 years of working with skincare. I started developing skincare products in 1982, Naseema, but when you were a little girl, I started developing my skincare products.
You're too funny.
You're
too funny.
You're a little baby Naseema, and I was formulating skincare products, and I realized that the skincare business is based on this old science that's 150 years old, and our understandings of the skin have advanced dramatically in the last 20 or 30 years. So what I wanted to do is provide people with skincare products, topical skincare, that leveraged these new ideas about how to make things happen in the skin. You know, in the world of pharmacy, you can't play around. It doesn't matter what your pills smell like or what the package looks like or what the movie star said about your antihypertensives or your antibiotic or your birth control pills. If your birth control pills don't work, you're in big trouble. And same with your chemotherapy and your antihypertensives and cardiovascular drugs, whatever medication you're taking. This is the serious business. Medication. And I always thought skincare should be serious business too. Why should we be satisfied with foo-foo skincare products that just soften the surface of the skin and smell good, and Cindy Crawford recommends, but don't do anything for your tissue? Have you noticed that most women, and men as well, but certainly women, have $1,000 worth of skincare products in their medicine cabinet that they don't touch?
Yes.
It's because the things don't work. They bought it because Cindy Crawford told them to buy it. They bought it because the pretty doctor on TV told them to buy it. Or they bought it because it smelled good or the package looked pretty. But when they put it on the skin, nothing happened. I couldn't, in the world of pharmacy, you can't play games like that. And I was practicing what's called dermatological pharmacy. I was creating dermatological products in a compounding pharmacy for people who had eczema and psoriasis and photo-damaged skin and who had burnt skin or otherwise traumatized or bruised or wounded tissue. And so I had to make real medicine for them. I couldn't make products that just smelled pretty and had a movie star that recommended them if they didn't work. That wasn't going to fly in a pharmacy setting. So I developed the skill of making topical products that grew tissue, that actually made things happen on the skin. And then I dispensed them as prescription products, and as they worked for folks, I actually gave them to my friends. I actually used them myself, and I started a business that was developed around those formulations. Now, for one reason or another, I ended up selling that business because I got involved with some business folks who didn't really want to do the hardcore therapeutic products because it's a little expensive to make products that way that are super duper effective. And the business people I was involved with wanted to dumb down the products, so I ended up selling the company, but I started a new company that took advantage of everything I learned in the compounding pharmacy setting, 35 years of experience as a pharmacy student as well as a compounding pharmacist and skincare professional, and the net result is what I call my Truth Skin Health products, which are really only 4 products. All 4 are loaded with active ingredients, and you notice results quickly, and the results accrue over time.
I second that motion.
Right? I mean, it's universal.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing. It's the accruing that counts. You want your products to get better and better, and you want the results to get more and more pronounced over time.
That's truth. Yep. Thank you, Ben. Thanks so much, Ben. I hear that wonderful music. That means we're going to get cut off here very quickly. TruthTreatments.com. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. NaseemaOmer.com. I am Naseema of the Naseema Omer Radio Show and a key leader distributor of Youngevity. I take the nutritional supplements that Dr. Joel Wallach has put together in a neat package, Healthy Body Start Pack, and get all the 90 essential nutrients daily. Get started on yours today from my online store, NaseemaOmer.com. That's NaseemaOmer.com, or call 877-279-9422.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joel Wallach, founder of Youngevity, a publicly traded company. We're very excited about it. We're in 55 countries and just really helping the world. Just very excited. I've been sharing this message for over 30 years, and it has not changed with the changing times. Every man, woman, and child needs the 90 essential nutrients just to survive, much less to thrive. To put the odds in your favor to live as long as possible with the highest possible quality of life, you must get these nutrients every day.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon you'll need a plan and place to survive. Forget bunkers. You're not a live underground gopher. You need survivalist camps, the ultimate fully functional, off-the-grid mobile survival bug-out house that's well-equipped and custom-built to outlast any other RV or trailer. Bold statement? You bet. See them now at survivalistcamps.com. That's survivalistcamps.com. Trust your family's survival to survivalistcamps.com.
As a doctor, I see patients every day who are losing their vision to age-related macular degeneration, also known as AMD. If you have blurry vision or blind spots, they can be symptoms of AMD, and if untreated, could lead to blindness. The good news, AMD can be managed with effective clinically approved treatments that may reverse some vision loss. For free AMD information, contact the Foundation Fighting Blindness at 1-800-BLINDNESS. That's 1-800-BLINDNESS. There is a cure in sight.